Another thing about my personal life. Uh, let's start this off back when I was. What age would I like to start this off? All right, let's say I'm about 13. Yeah, 13. 13 works. It really happened before this, but it only became like a concern for me at 13. So one night, I'm doing what most 13-year-olds do. You know, I go on those special websites, you know, get my get myself up there, and I'm going to town. The problem here is that nothing comes out. And I'm telling you, I'm going to town. Like, it's feeling okay, it's feeling nice, and then the feeling just goes away. But I'm still, I'm still up. So I get really frustrated after a while, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Let myself go soft, all of that. And then I try it again like a couple days later, same thing. I try it again a couple days later, same thing. Every time I've ever tried to self-pleasure myself, it's never gone my way, ever. The only times I'm ever able to finish is when I'm accompanied with a partner, or if it's a nocturnal emission. It's that bad. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't, and I really tried to get to the bottom of it, and I want to tell you a couple things that I think are causing this like projectile dysfunction. So one of them might be that I have like a really bad image of my own body, which that kind of tracks. I'm pretty insecure. I am. Not in the sense that I think I'm really ugly, or I think my thing is really small. I just think it's a little disproportionate to my body sometimes. Uh, Not really as much now, but I used to at the time. But yeah, it's really been bothering me because when people like post those memes where like, oh yeah, I almost went out with her, but then I spanked it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't even need to do that. I've never gone through that day in my life. If I almost went out with a woman and I didn't go out with her, it's just because I just didn't feel like going out with her anymore. I've never had like, people get post-nut clarity, and I think I get like pre-nut clarity. Like, before I even like really get into it, just done. I don't want to do this anymore. It feels gross. I feel sad. I feel pathetic. I don't want to do it anymore. So whether it's the body image thing or the fact that I'm just constantly aware, it's really annoying. I really don't know what to do. So I've been thinking though about ways about what I should do. I think I should start seeing a therapist. But I don't know how to approach the conversation. And would I approach a therapist first or a doctor? Because I've never been able to do it. There was one time I tried. I think it was in like the 8th grade or something. I tried, right? Went to town. It didn't happen. I went to sleep immediately after. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. It's really, really insulting to me as a young man that I'm not able to just do this thing and get it over with. It's really insulting. I was just like, yeah, I'm done. So later that night, maybe at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., or I guess later that morning at that point, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., bro, I feel this sensation, nocturnal emission. That's one. And I know you guys are probably gonna call me dirty for this, but bro, I was so tired, I didn't even get up to like clean up or anything. I just kept sleeping. I should have known that I should have just got up and cleaned up, took a shower probably, because maybe a couple minutes later, I stayed sleeping, by the way. I didn't actually get up. It happens again. That's two. So by this point, now that it's two, I'm like, all right, you know what? I should probably get up. I get up, I go, I take an entire shower at like 6 a.m. Take a whole shower, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep at like 6:20. Or I get back in bed at 6:20. I really got back to sleep at like 6:25. But it happens 4 more times that morning before 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. rolls around, I get out of bed. Obviously, I have to shower again, but I can't even walk. Like, it's so labored. It it's almost like a basketball injury at this point. You know when you run into somebody while playing basketball and you're in a defensive stance and their knee hits your knee, so one of your knees buckles and you're like, ah, it was like that. It was like that, except all the pain was in my crotch area. Like there's like I would touch, my thing, just not like this, just like, one of these, and it would hurt so bad. Any movement it would make while I was walking down the stairs or walking around to eat, I would just feel it. It was terrible. And it persisted for like 3 hours. For like 3 hours. It felt like I was in a state of like perpetually, it was like I had a ghost limb. I hope you guys know what a ghost limb, or I think it's called a phantom limb. It was like, it was like it was numb, but at the same time, it hurt more than ever. I think it felt like I had frostbite on my dick. Like it was crazy. And I didn't know what to do. So I just had to sit down. Sit down. And that was really something that cemented in me for a while, that I even just got scared of the whole thing and I just didn't do it for years. That's not true. I did it months later. But my heart wasn't in it. You know how when you lose at something, you might do it again, but it's not like you're not really doing it. You don't even care. Like it's like it's like when you have sex with an ex-girlfriend and you don't really want to do it, but like she called you over and you want to be like, you want to be generous. So you're like, fine, here. And you're doing it, but it's like, do I really care about doing this right now? I don't think I do. It's cool, don't get me wrong. It's not like a essay sort of thing, but it's just like, okay, I guess I'm doing this right now. But yeah, that's the story of my projectile dysfunction. I hope somebody can relate to this. I hope you guys have, well, I don't hope actually. I feel really bad. It's not even that I want to be like a gooner, but the concept of being a failed gooner is so lost on me that I just don't tell anybody about this. But I just told you. Hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Yeah, have a good day. I probably won't.